Jury duty.
You guys are, exactly, you guys are already more enthusiastic than any jury I've ever worked with.
Let's hear for some peanuts! First time I've heard testing.
I am your
All right, folks, please rise. Introducing the first High Chancellor of the Equestrian Court, His Honor, Saberspark. You may now be seated.
What a lovely day for justice. I love democracy. So who are we putting to the gallows today, Bailiff Sarah?
Our first case for today, the subject is Cozy Glow for cruel and unusual punishment. In defense that her punishment was warranted, we have ACRacebest. To argue that her punishment was indeed cruel and unusual and unwarranted, Panama Matt.
Bailiff, may I trouble you for a glass of water before we begin the proceedings? Aye. We live in a culture, a society, that depends on the law. And when we don't uphold it, chaos reigns, and we cannot have that. I am glad that you all are as eager about seeking out justice as am I. Lawyer ACRacebest, you have the floor.
Want to thank the jury for coming out here today. I also appreciate that you all act like you had a choice.
Thank you.
Citizens of Ponyville, have we not had enough destruction, turmoil, devastation over and over and over and over and over and over again and again and again and again? We've dealt with so many problems, and finally, the solution, the answer to our problems has presented itself. Yes, I understand that Cozy Glow may have presented herself as a cute, young pony, which of course we oftentimes say there's innocence, but not today. Not today. Cozy Glow, she really wanted to mess things up. refer to as the main six here in Ponyville, that we were able to, kind of put a stopper on Cozy Glow. Yeah, maybe she was a little young. Maybe she was just stunted and actually 40 years old. We'll never really know. But that's the beauty of what has taken place, is we don't need to know. Because Cozy Glow is now in stone for the betterment of society, for the safety of our people and our ponies. Any people in the audience? Okay, just ponies. What other option did we have? The answer, no option. No option.
Lawyer Panama Matt, you have the floor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, you're man.
Turn to stone. Plain and simple. Yes, she was accused of a great many things. Yes, there may have been witnesses to say that she had done those things. I don't need your microphone.
I would like to remind Lawyer Panama Matt, that in order for ponies abroad who are enjoying the live stream as we put Cozy Glow to death again, that you have to use the microphone so they can hear you.
Well, in that case, I should use my own.
As you are, as you is,
Not
you go.
yours. Turned to stone. Yes, there are many people, ponies, sorry. I don't know where I'm on this kick recently, too much coffee. Who may have seen things that may amount to the punishment that was dealt to her. But who among us in this society of Equestria? Yes. It is very sus, Your Honor. I'm glad you've picked up on it. It's very sus that she was converted to stone without any sort of trial, without any sort of hearing. Our own Princess Luna joins us here today to oversee these proceedings.
There we go. The Grand High Rulers of Equestria themselves have presented themselves here in court today to allow this process to exist, to allow you, the members of this equestrian society, to determine what is right and what is wrong. They're monarchs. They could choose to announce the decision themselves, but no, they have created this entire system so that all ponies may have that right to be heard. But what of Cozy Glow? Despite the allegations against her, which are severe, I don't deny that, she was turned to stone, living stone, for as long as anyone may deem to allow. I can think of few fates scarier than that. Remember Discord? He was conscious for that entire time. And Cozy Glow, as my opposing counsel recognizes, is but a child.
Maybe.
Your Honor, I do understand we may have juvenile courts. I do understand that those young people, ponies, again, coffee. Oh good, the ponies are back.
If you say people again in my court, I will find you in contempt.
I make no guarantees, Your Honor, but I shall try my hardest.
Please pull it together.
It probably won't happen again. But we here in Equestria expect, demand, and deserve the same protections that we must demand for Cozy Glow. If anyone here would sit in her place, if any pony here would sit in her place, Your Honor. No, I caught it. I'm gonna step away from the bailiff here. If any pony here were to be in her place, we would hope to receive the exact same. So it is with my strong urging that we give Cozy Glow the opportunity to be heard, reverse her stone conviction, and give her the trial that we would all want for ourselves.
All right. ACRacebest, what say thee?
Your Honor, I would like to call a witness.
We got those?
Today we do.
Who do you call lawyer ACRacebest of the 3rd Circuit of Ponyville?
I would like to call Twilight Sparkle to the stand.
I have seen you on the internet.
I haven't seen you.
Can we get a microphone for Twilight Sparkle, Princess Twilight Sparkle?
Thank you, loyal subject.
As you are Senior ACRacebest.
Twilight Sparkle.
The changelings are back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Twilight Sparkle. Calm down. It's those dang wings, man. Frickin' Larson. Much better. I want you to walk us through the events of the day that you all decided that it was necessary to turn Cozy Glow into stone as well as you can remember it. We know that you're busy and sometimes drunk.
Fair. My fellow equestrians, it was with a heavy heart that we made the decision to turn Cozy Glow to stone. But I'm sure you've all heard the phrase, the lesser of two evils. How can we look at someone who has spent her entire life manipulating us by using her cute, so adorable voice to convince us that her plans were for our good and not for our destruction? And I assure you they were for our destruction.
Objection, Your Honor, speculation.
Sustained.
I mean,
The ball goes to you. Go ahead.
who has the ball? Who's got, you got the ball? Okay.
Go ahead. You got the mic, Queen.
Princess, thank you for joining us here.
Speculation.
Not wrong. You claim that... Well, no, I won that objection. I don't need to ask for further clarification. The ball's in my court now.
Those who aren't good judges.
The ball's in my court now.
Flesh it out.
You said, without two pointed words, that you made the decision to turn Cozy Glow into stone. When indeed it was the princesses of Equestria, Luna and Celestia, that set up these courts to allow for any transgressions against equestrian society to be heard out. Do you deny that these courts exist?
I do not deny that the courts exist.
Do you deny that you caused Cozy Glow to be turned to stone?
No.
Do you believe that every pony in this society, see, I got it, Your Honor, every pony in this society deserves the right to have a fair trial? Miss Princess of Friendship.
Objection. I don't like how he's talking to her.
As the Princess of Friendship, I believe the appointed ambassador for friendship itself should be able to make the call if someone is using friendship to try to gain illegal power.
Ooh. 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 She got you there, bro. If you dab again, I'll throw you in jail for 10 years.
But wouldn't you agree that that's the job of this jury to decide who is using power legally or illegally?
I wouldn't be much of a princess if I did. I'm kidding, yes.
So then you would join me, wouldn't you, in encouraging that Cozy Glow be removed from her stony prison to be brought before this tribunal? Well, monobunal. Monobunal?
Quadbuno.
I swing both ways.
Well, then I know I'll get a fair trial.
For any other creature, I would.
Hold that evidence against me.
With one exception. Cozy Glow will use this opportunity to further manipulate the court. I've seen it.
Well, I'm not arguing with you. You're my witness. I'm questioning you. This is how this works, don't you know?
I don't.
And that is exactly my point, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is clear.
Any final words from either lawyers, or should we go ahead and deliberate?
The people's own witness.
Hold on, let's see what ACRacebest has to say. Are you concluded in your sass?
Is this my closing statement?
Closing statement.
Does anyone here want to die?
Put your hands down!
No.
All right, it's closing statement.
I raised my hand, for I would die for the right to the freedoms that are afforded to this nation. Due process should be allowed, and despite whatever manipulation Cozy Glow may try, I put it to the ponies of Equestria to be able to see through that.
We leave it to you, the good people of Equestria, who our democracy are... Oh, shut the heck up. This is a democracy, and I will have your silence. Who believes that ACRacebest in his argument about Cozy Glow be the one to be? Let's hear it. Let's see, raise of hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, all right, who believes that Panama Matt is the one in the right with Cozy Glow? Oh my God, we might need to have a death match.
Coin toss.
Let's hear it by round of voices. ACRacebest. Panama Matt. I don't know. What do?
Tie goes to runner.
One more time, let's see for hands for ACRacebest. The defense, Panama Matt. Well, screw me, I don't know. Being a judge is tough. Eeny, meeny, miny, catch a tiger, what?
Might I suggest that the court looks to the precedent of Quakehoof in the third book of the Equestrian Laws, page 236.
Elaborate, for those who can't read.
When it comes to the side that is promoting the judgment to stand, they're the ones that are required to prove their case.
You sound smart. I rule in favor of you. Shut up! All right, well, who's dying next? What's the next case?
The next case on our docket, in regarding to Applejack poisoning Ponyville with her baked bads. It was Applejack. I did a fact check earlier. Reckless, negligent, intentional. Prosecuting Applejack for poisoning Panama Matt. In defense of Applejack, that she may go free. I don't know. ACRacebest.
Go.
If it may please the court, yes. Again, Ponies of Equestria, we are called here today to determine whether or not Applejack of the town of Ponyville, this,
Put her in the chair.
this,
Not the electric chair.
this pony right here, did willfully, intentionally, or negligently poison the entire town of Ponyville. I intend to prove through my evidence today that she did so negligently and willfully by virtue of entering into business to produce these muffins while criminally, or at least grossly negligent in her level of exhaustion. Any sane pony would have known to go to bed. Any sane pony would have known to stop working. But Applejack's stubbornness led to the downfall of the entire town of Ponyville. Many sour stomachs were had that night, and I call upon you to render a verdict in this case against Applejack.
ACRacebest. Let's hear it.
Hey there, sugar cubes. How many of us out there have enjoyed some treats from Sweet Apple Acres? Show of hands, show of hands. Thank you, thank you. Overall, good, right? I mean, some really sweet stuff they got over there. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah. It's okay. You can make some noise. Right?
No.
You can still make some noise. One mistake. One mistake. Claim of negligence, when in fact, someone who goes in with the pride to do the work herself because she has such standards of quality for her food. Mistakes happen. Recalls happen. Unfortunately, in Ponyville, we haven't figured out the recall stuff yet.
Oh, they figured that out all right. They recalled it, sure enough.
Quiet.
Shut your sexy mouth, all right?
Take that.
Shut your stick.
Applejack has provided, her and her family have provided for years and years, not just to the stomachs of Ponyville, but to the economy of Ponyville, helping us grow this great town and help us all grow as ponies. The Apple family cares about us all, and they feel terrible about what happened. But negligence? I think not. A simple mistake? Have you ever made a mistake in your life?
No.
Once or twice.
What was her name? Granny.
And that once or twice, you got away with it. I ask you all to see forgiveness for Applejack on this day.
Bring it.
I too would like to see forgiveness for that day, as would all the citizens of Ponyville. But counsel, in his opening arguments, opening statements,
Can you stop looking at me? This is freaking me out.
thoroughly admits that mistakes happened, that accidents occurred, and that Applejack, for being as prideful in the produce of Sweet Apple Acres as she is, cares about food. So I ask you, how does someone that cares about food so much produce food that produces such poor results? Unless it was, in fact, intentional. At the very least, it was a negligent production.
Say that to her face.
Negligent.
Your Honor?
Yes.
I would like to call upon a witness.
Who be it?
Granny Smith.
You brought Granny Smith out of retirement for this case?
Out of the grave, even.
Out of the grave? Granny Smith, you look awful.
Thank you. You look.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Thank you for being here, Granny Smith.
No problem, I was knitting.
I haven't figured out how Earth ponies do that yet, but
Stay on topic. So,
you and your family have been in the food production business for a long time.
Yes, for millions of years.
And you yourself raised Applejack.
I did.
I would like you to help the court understand why Applejack is an individual who cares more about this town than her own self. Someone that would never purposely put the town in danger.
Applejack is the sweetest little girl I've ever met. Pony. She was always a great help around the house. As you know, my own children died.
unnecessary heartbreak.
It's just the truth.
Reel it in.
It's the truth, and ever since she was a little pone, she always struggled with talking to other people outside of the family. And she is a hard worker. She is loyal, as we all know, to our family. She has raised her own younger sibling all by herself, and I am so proud of her for that. Yeehaw.
Thank you, Granny.
She would never hurt a soul.
No further questions?
You're welcome.
We'll see how far this allows me to go here. There we go. All right, come over here. Thank you. May I proceed, Your Honor?
Do it.
All right. Miss Smith.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You would agree that everyone makes mistakes, right?
Absolutely, I've made hundreds.
And so, too, I'm sure you've seen Applejack, as you raised her, made her own share of mistakes, too.
Oh, yes.
Can you give us an example of what some of those might have been?
Well, one time she filled up the bathtub so much she flooded the entire house.
Was she sorry for that?
Absolutely, she was devastated.
Did she apologize?
She apologized to me and all the neighbors that the water didn't even reach. She even rescued Apple Bloom from swimming. She didn't know how to swim yet. She taught my youngest, Apple Bloom, you all know her, yeehaw.
Yeah.
And she taught her how to swim from this. She turned a terrible situation into a wonderful one and got swimming lessons.
Well, that's absolute wonderful news, and I'm glad something good came out of it.
Yes.
Now, when she did wrong with overflowing the bathtub,
Yes.
were you unhappy about that?
I was. I had just put in new floors.
Did you punish her for it?
No, she punished herself enough.
How many lashings?
Big Mac was very upset when I told him, I said, you've done quite your share, young man. You should take a step back. She will deal with this herself.
And so she took the steps to make things right.
Yes, she did. She made a bunch of apple cider and apple pies and gave them to everybody who was involved in the devastation.
And did anyone get sick from those ciders and pies?
Why would you say such a thing?
I don't know, Miss Smith. I'm asking. I don't know.
She would never do that. She is my sweet little Jack. That's a different movie. She is lovely. You know.
My lady.
Thank you so much. Oh, it stings. It's wet.
Applejack was here.
She is a lovely, sweet person, and she would never do that on purpose.
So are you familiar with the poisoning in Ponyville?
I am. I had diarrhea.
And
Unnecessarily gross-related, Smith.
And at the risk of getting into uncomfortable... No, we've already gone to diarrhea. It's not going to get much more uncomfortable than that.
Well,
are you aware
that was unrelated. I already had that this morning.
Thank you, Ms. Smith. Are you aware that your granddaughter Applejack was responsible for the production of those goods?
I am, and you know, she begs for forgiveness to this day.
Thank you very much, Ms.
Yes.
Smith. No further questions.
All right.
Get your old butt off my stage.
Okay. I'll get you your tunic that I knitted for you this morning later. It looks so cute.
Yes, Your Honor.
Go for it.
I call to the stand Apple Bloom.
She is a child, good sir.
Your Honor.
She should be catching fireflies.
I beg the court's indulgence to allow her to testify. I believe she has important information that she may be able to share with our jury.
Spill the tea, Queen.
Have some apples!
Are they poisoned?
No?
Go for it.
Thank you. Apple Bloom, you know Applejack, right?
I met her once or twice.
How do you know her?
I think we're sisters, but I'm not entirely sure. There's a rumor around that I'm Big Mac's daughter.
Shut up.
I appreciate your candor to this court. Are you familiar with the Ponyville poisoning incident
Which one?
of season 1?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You got your work cut out for you, bro. But enough about season 3. This is it.
Are you aware of how those goods were produced, or rather the baked bads, as one particularly pink pony proffered?
I didn't watch the entire episode, but I think it had something to do with worms.
And are you aware that your sister Applejack produced those products?
Sure.
Now, did she ever show any remorse for it? Did she ever apologize? Did she say anything to you, to anyone else that you saw?
She said a lot of things, but she was real tired, so I didn't understand most of them.
What were some of the things you did understand?
Said something about worms, and I think Skittles. I don't know what those are. And then she went, and then she fell asleep.
So would you say that she was not put together with her usual faculties?
No, but that's exactly why I don't think she should be going to jail for something she didn't even know she was doing.
Oh, Appleblom, we're not talking about sending your sister to jail.
Oh, well, then
Not yet.
I don't care.
No further questions.
So I got a question. Do we got like an OSHA for food or something in this town?
I would beg the court's indulgence.
Are we just trusting these hick ponies that can't even read? That we can't trust their words? Do we know how to shut the heck up? I'll throw you in the gallows. I'll put. What's a babushka? So is there a quality check for this facility of yours?
Oh, yeah, we taste test everything we sell.
So you're getting that authentic taste.
Oh, yeah.
I love the apple cider strudels.
Me too.
So good.
They really are.
I love them. I mean, you could pay me off in those things.
I could.
You could.
Everyone look under your seats.
Whoa!
Nah, sorry.
Oh! All right. So, what's up? Applebloom.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Okay. Your sister, she seems to be a very caring one. Is that right?
Yeah.
Like she maybe even an overachiever at times.
Oh, absolutely.
I got a question for you though. Are there any moments where Applejack just seems to be way off her rocker?
Yeah, most afternoons.
Yeah. Can you give an example of any of these moments where...
Well, it's usually when the big bottle comes out.
The big bottle?
Yeah, the one with the X's on it.
I've seen that website.
Applejack has been known to help save Equestria with her 5 friends. Is that right?
Yeah, I think there's 5 of them.
And she has put herself into some severely dangerous and reckless situations. Is that right?
Darn tootin'.
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance to the Ponyville.
If I may.
That's a lot of big words.
Sustained.
I don't know what that means. Oh.
Go for it.
Thank you. Unsustained.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means
Shut
what I think
up.
it means.
You see this hammer? Life
I think it's
and
probably
death.
gavel, Your
My
Honor.
for shut up.
That's Mjolnir, isn't it?
I will block you on Twitter, good sir.
It's not
Joke's on you. I'm not on Twitter.
Continue.
Thank you.
You're out of order.
You are correct.
Applebloom,
Eh.
going back to these situations of danger and recklessness,
You
and
better be going somewhere with this.
would you almost say that it would be the act of a pony that's almost crazy, maybe insane?
Well, no, I don't think that makes her insane. It's a reference to a song. I just think she cares a whole lot.
Consciously?
No, definitely not.
No further questions.
So, I think I see where this is going. Do you?
I do.
What say you?
I think she should be found guilty of negligence.
And you're saying that she's insane.
I don't think she's got 1 inch of sanity up in that noggin, Your Honor.
You think that she's been worked so hard saving Equestria that she doesn't have the know-how to do a quality check for this food?
May I point this out?
Go.
In your opening statement, you claimed that the actions that Applejack took here were none of a sane individual.
Did he say that?
He sure did.
Oh, got you on 4K.
And I will point out for the esteemed court and jury that even your own witness said that she's not insane.
That's your witness.
My own witness agrees that she's not insane.
So are we gonna pass this off to the jury and see what they think?
I think so. What I will point out is there is no evidence that's been presented to say it was not negligent.
I agree. Kind of, I don't know, we'll see. Get out of here. All right, you all heard it. Who agrees with Matt that Applejack was negligible with her quality? What? Shut up, you're sexy. All right, who thinks Applejack screwed up and deserves to be thrown into the clinker?
Oh, I didn't know that's what we were looking to do.
All right, who believes that Race is right with Applejack being insane? She's been worked to death. Wow, okay. All right, so again, this is too close. Can we do both? Hold on, go ahead.
I do believe I saw more hands for ACRacebest.
One more time, Panama Matt, that she was negligible. All right, ACRacebest, that she's insane. This pony is insane. I do hereby admit her into an insane asylum, but she gets the help that she needs for the next 50,000 years. Looks like you're an only daughter.
I'm suddenly having misgivings about bringing that case.
All right, who's next? Who's coming up to get the head chopped off?
Our next case regarding the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Next case.
The charges against them. Among them are grand theft pumpkin, drugging with love potion, willful and wanton defamation, according to the full free press, arguing that the Crusaders are a blight upon this free society and peace-loving town. Panama Matt. In defense of the Cutie Mark Crusaders, that they are not a menace.
Oh, jeez.
ACRacebest.
Good luck, son.
Man, it's been a spicy day, hasn't it?
It's about to get spicier.
Go. Can we get some water for this guy?
Oh, is there a line here?
And it is only $1. Thank you, Madam Bailiff.
Objection.
No, this
Can't say that. It's my line. I do have a question. Who in here is in favor of this panel being somewhat fun? Guilty.
Who's anyone's questioning why they're here and it's just too polite.
Hey, Matt, shut up. Let's go.
Okay.
I had some whiskey before this hearing, so I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh,
All right, no, not recess yet. I love that show. All right. Go ahead, let's hear it. Now,
everyone is prone to some form of juvenile mischief as we grow. It is part of growing, it is part of learning, it is part of being a foal. But at some point, we all should realize the difference between fun and frivolous mischief and actual crime upon society. I propose to you, members of this jury, members of this community, that the Cutie Mark Crusaders be designated as participating in gang activity.
You're telling me the Cutie Mark Crusaders is a street gang? A blight upon Ponyville, perhaps.
A blight upon Ponyville. That, wow.
The CMC's a gang sign?
We'll have to find out, Your Honor. I don't know that much for sure.
I wonder how they throw their gang sign, you know, like that. Nubs.
I'm not going to do that.
Continue.
From intentionally rigging a pumpkin to drive off a road and crash down into a ravine. From drugging someone so that they lose control of their faculties to fall in love with someone else.
Oof.
From, I'm sorry, Bailiff, what were the other charges?
The other charges was the
worst episodes.
Oh yes, the full free press. Let us not forget how they launched a defamation campaign to enhance their own popularity among the community. And what was the last one?
I think that was it.
Oh, okay. Well,
They're just a minute.
once an accident, twice as a coincidence, 3 times as a pattern. They stand for a lot of good things and they have learned much in their time. I submit to the court now that they are not actually gang members, but that for the time we're looking at, their methods are questionable. Their motives have led to much mayhem in the community, and I do question the propriety of their actions. And with that, I submit.
Okay, cool. What's up?
Curious out there in the crowd, is there anyone here who has personally been helped by the Cutie Mark Crusaders? Some hands? Some hand? It'll come. It'll come.
You?
Yes, Your Honor.
How so?
Well, as the court may have gained, I am a bit bitter and jaded as a lawyer. The Cutie Mark Crusaders did help me to find some modicum of friendship, so I do thank them for that. At the same time, their antics cannot be...
You do realize
understood.
that this goes against your own presentation.
I do, but I owe a duty of candor to this court.
Who said duty? I find that hilarious. Go over it.
And now I'm winning.
I think we all agree that while there may be 3 Cutie Mark Crusaders,
4
or 4 or 5 sometimes,
their numbers are growing.
the truth is that we are the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Out of order, out of order, out of order.
Apologies, I'm sorry. We're talking about children. Children who have landed into responsibilities that shouldn't even befit those of their age. But yet they've taken upon those to help not just those in Ponyville, but throughout Equestria. You think they're a gang? You think they're like CMC? Jeez. It's just crazy.
Excuse me.
I'm disappointed. The Cutie Mark Crusaders, their motto, I don't actually know what it is, but it is likely something positive because they've aimed to help people.
What is their motto? Guess.
Guess?
Guess.
It is
3 shots.
chocolate milk concoction.
Okay. Okay.
I got it on the first try.
Their motto is, you're going with the CMC. You're going with that?
That's what CMC stands for.
Chocolate
Milk
milk
concoction.
concoction. That's some danging evidence.
I mean, that is a statement right there. Good luck. One wonders what they're concocting.
I would ever got, Applejack to poison Ponyville. Man.
We're talking about children who may have made a few mistakes, as children do. Children learn from mistakes.
My mom said I was a mistake. Guilty.
I just think that the charges that are coming against the Cutie Mark Crusaders, there is more to them than meets the eye. And I rest my case.
All right. Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Now, I believe you have a witness, don't you?
I do, Your Honor.
Let's see it. I think you have the clairvoyance to call you.
Did you forget her name?
I'm just deciding which one I want to call. I got so many. I got
Hurry up,
Let's do Sweetie Belle.
Thank you.
I think I may already know how this prosecution is going to go. But I was told to bring this case, and so here I am. I have some questions to ask you.
Okay, I have answers.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, do you recall an incident with Bab's seed
Yes.
and a pumpkin in Ponyville's parade?
Yes.
And do you recall you, Apple Bloom, and Scootaloo sabotaging that pumpkin to cause it to careen off a hill and into a pigsty?
Sabotage? No. All we were trying to do was help. And also win.
Help in what way?
In a good way.
How so?
Well, we had this idea that we really wanted to win, and so obviously we wanted to win. And
I can't argue
and
with that.
she was in town and she was new, and I know what it's like to be new and like not have any friends. And so we were like, well, you can be our friend. And we didn't have money because we don't have jobs, because it's a volunteer position.
What's a volunteer position? Being a child?
Being a part of the Cutie Mark Crusaders, which by the way, our motto is
Yeah, it's hard to remember, isn't it?
Chaos and mass confusion?
helping every creature. We changed it to every creature a few seasons ago. Helping every creature one hoof at a time.
Aww.
Thank you.
Get penalty. I'm just kidding. Keep going.
And how exactly did you help Bab's seed in the pumpkin?
We gave her friendship.
And what kind of drug is that?
It's an oral supplement, and it involves caring and love and compassion and forgiveness.
Just go back to San Francisco, am I right?
So let's then turn to the topic of drugs. Thank you, Your Honor. You see where this
I don't
case
know
is
what
going.
that is.
Let's talk about how you tried to help Big Mac.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
And do you agree that the potion you gave him was given to him without his knowledge?
Excuse me?
It wasn't me, but yeah.
Okay. Who was it? Who gave it to him?
We have a pact.
What kind of pact?
One that only involves a select amount of people, and that you have to do things and not say things to be able to be a part
This
of
is
it.
the Cutie Mark cult.
No, it's not a cult. It's definitely not a gang.
So I do believe we're seeing not gang activity, but cult activity. And not male whores.
But anybody can join.
Okay. Sounds like a cult to me.
Your Honor, I'd like to amend the complaint by interlineation to change gang activity to cult activity.
That's more like a debate.
You're telling me the Cutie Mark Crusader is a cult trying to go
We're
through...
cults. We're not a cult.
Shut your dumb horse mouth. The Cutie Mark Crusaders are a cult going through Ponyville, causing civil unrest, poisoning people.
Civil unrest?
Shut your stupid mouth,
We
Canadian!
helped you. We helped you when you were in need, and we helped almost every single person in this room. We gave them a purpose.
What have you done?
We helped you get your cutie mark in debate. And we also helped your mom that one time. And it's funny to me that everybody in this room who is mostly adults can't see that it is so difficult growing up in a society where there's so much pressure on you and there's cameras all the time.
Your Honor, I object. The witness was not responsive to my question. I move to strike her entire testimony after agreeing that she's in a cult.
Can we do that?
I believe you can.
Let's do it! I love being in power!
I have no further questions. It's your witness.
Man, I love law! Woo! Shut up, Nora!
Sweetie Hill.
I will have you removed from court, Nora!
I know, lawyer.
Shut up!
Contrary to what some people in this courtroom want you to believe, there are many people and ponies.
I'm sorry. What was that?
People and ponies.
What's a people?
A people.
A peephole is a thing you look through indoors.
Yeah. A people.
I thought my mom got her cutie mark. All right, continue.
You got your cutie mark.
At least 2 in this room.
There are a lot of folks that believe in the Cutie Mark Crusaders. I'd like to believe. I do believe. We live. Shh. We live in a society.
We live in a what?
Society. I don't know.
See, that's
I
not
agree.
funny, Arthur. Hey, no, I will throw you out, sir.
I'd like to see you try.
Just kidding.
No, don't fight. Forgive.
She is locked. Shut
Forgive.
up, you hippie. You understand this bailiff can throw you out
Yes, sir.
in more way than one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Continue.
Yes, sir. Sweetie Belle,
Yeah.
what was the motto again?
Helping each other one hoof at a time.
It was close enough. You all decided that you wanted to help. Help ponies everywhere, creatures everywhere. You've gotten involved with the school. You do all this other stuff that I'm sure is great stuff.
Yep.
Hold on. Shh. How much time we have left?
Plenty.
We good? Okay. How much do we have left? We have how much time? How much does that equate to time? So it's like half an hour or what?
Yes.
Cool. Let's keep going. Let's keep it. Let's go.
I was right in the middle of my.
Go ahead. I don't care.
All right.
I've already made up my mind.
Sweetie, after all the things though that you 3 are being accused of here today, I feel like most of those are misunderstandings.
Absolutely.
Can you help the folks maybe understand why? What was the last thing that they were accused of?
Full free press, defamation.
Why you all went and put those stories into the paper for the good of society?
Sometimes I feel like you have to do things that even though there may be repercussions on your character and your image, it will ultimately help more people. And as much as I don't want to go to jail, and I also don't think I can because I'm still, well, I got my cutie mark, so maybe I can. But anyway, the whole point is that sometimes you have to do things that are not that great, and it's to help other people. And as much as I don't want to go to jail, if I have to go to jail and everybody else is fine and okay, and they get to go home and be with their families for all of the Hearts and Hooves Day and all that, I'll go to jail. I'll do it. Everything was my fault. I wrote all that stuff. It was, some of it was
Your
funny.
Honor, this is how gangs operate. They'll send one person in as the fall guy for the rest of the group so they operate.
I thought you argued this was a cult.
No, I believe His Honor argued this was
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have something we call a flip-flopper. And I believe that if you took that suit off, you would have a flip-flop as your cutie mark.
Let's see it. Take it off.
No.
I want to see his flip-flopper. Ow!
Stop. All right, so
No further questions for Sweetie Belle, though I would like to bring up one other witness to the stand, if I may.
go for it.
Thank you, Sweetie Belle. You're excused.
Thank you.
Get out of here.
And you're welcome for giving you the ballet cutie mark last week. Okay, bye.
I'd like to call to the stand Big Mac.
Hey, hello.
Mr. Mac.
Yes?
We're all here today discussing the harm that the Cutie Mark Crusaders have done, or have not done, to Ponyville. One of those of which involves you and a love potion.
Yep.
My question, sir, is do you believe, in your own words, that you were harmed by said love potion incident?
Depends on your definition of harm.
In a good way or a bad way?
Yep.
What's your name?
What?
You got with Cheerily, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They don't call her Cheerily.
Freaky.
Good. Who's Sugar Bell? Oh, you're married, aren't you? You got a kid?
Yep.
Now, I'd like to focus on the present.
Go for it.
Or the past.
Go for it.
Thank you.
Long
So, Big Mac,
we're not there yet.
As we've stated here, you were harmed in a positive way, of which we do not consider negative.
Positive harm.
I guess all we need to...
You're harmed in a positive way. Put that on my tombstone.
No further questions.
Yeah.
Is your tombstone living?
No, I'm not a fan of puppeteers, all right?
I can fear someone else is pulling all the strings.
Your beats rolling.
I can't sit idly and I can't move at all.
That's
right,
right,
go
you're on
for it.
stand.
Go for it, lawyer.
Yeah, Your Honor, in light of this moving testimony from both Sweetie Belle herself and Big Mac about the power of friendship and the actual good that has been done for Ponyville and ponies as a whole, including yourself, our bailiff, your mom.
Your mom.
Yep.
And apparently Big Mac, who seems very pleased with the harm that has been caused to him. I believe it's only just and proper that we move to dismiss this action against the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Yep.
So that means the jury is no longer part of this?
Well, we can throw it to them. I mean, do you support this motion to dismiss this action against the Cutie Mark Crusaders? In that case, Your Honor, yes, we are not...
Can we bring Sweetie Belle up here one more time?
You're the judge. I'm pretty sure you can make that happen.
Sweetie Belle, come here.
Hi, Big Mac.
Hi, Sweetie Belle.
Sweetie Belle, I want you to stand right here. Are you truly sorry for all the things you've done in this town?
In the words of Big Mac, yep.
And you did it for good altruistic reasons to help the good ponies of Ponyville.
Oh,
The
yeah.
good people of Peopleville.
Yep.
And you're not in a cult?
Nope.
You're not trying to summon some Lovecraftian god?
Nope.
You sure?
Yeah.
We can't be too certain of this. Best to put her to death just in case. Hey, Big Mac, you're pretty cool. Though. You get out of here. Get out of here. Guys will be guys.
I guess 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
All right, who's next?
Apparently
I
death.
got a case for you, Your Honor.
Yo, real stuff?
What's happening?
I've got a case for you, Your Honor.
What?
Hold on.
What's happening?
What's going on here?
I'm making my transformation.
What?
What is going on in this court?
Oh my God!
I am the last surviving Hasbro executive. I survived the massacre of Fiesta Equestria.
Oh my God!
And I move to, I call a cease and desist on this panel.
What?
And all future panels at Everfree Northwest.
No!
You.
Who is the prosecutor in this nonsense?
I'm hiring this man.
Me?
You got the Hasbro money, you can do that.
Who's your favorite pony?
Me?
Yeah.
Octavia?
No, I think it's Princess Luna, right? Is your favorite pony?
Well, yes. Now that I'm feeling the
conviction,
pressure, the encouragement, the long arm of.
I can set you up with a private meeting with Princess Luna if you.
Whoa.
Cover me on this case.
You got some cash too?
I do. My wallet's over there.
Oh, you're the prosecutor in this case.
Okay.
All right. So, and that makes ACRacebest the defender
of the fandom.
Offender. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a lawyer. I got a gavel.
So what is it, a Margaret in black coat?
All right. I need a cease and desist because everything's copyrighted here.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Thank you.
All right. So, you prosecute. You're the defendant.
Your Honor, could I ask you to stand up for a moment?
Stand up.
Yes, please.
Do I have to?
I mean,
hold on. Let me put my pants back.
I'm begging the indulgence of the court. Could you please turn around? Okay.
That's nice.
So I'm seeing 2 winged unicorns. I believe they're called alicorns. Yes. On the back there, one of them Celestia, one of them Luna.
Yes.
Both of those appeared in the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic TV series, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
And we claim to represent a court called Equestria, yes?
Correct.
And are you aware that Equestria is a copyrighted and trademarked name owned by Hasbro?
Mm-hmm. Do they actually have the papers to back that up?
Probably.
Yeah.
We apparently also had on this stage a voice actress.
No, I do believe you have a writer.
Oh.
You know what? No, I'm calling a witness.
Can you do that?
I can do anything I want. I call up M.A. Larson. Get out of here, Hasbro.
Here.
I mean, you are compelled to leave the seat now. He has called a witness. We have to follow procedure here.
Yes.
Fine.
Procedure.
I'm naked without my Sharpie.
We did argue here that assault.
No.
There's a pepper.
I call the witness, but I pass it off to the defendant.
Sit your butt down.
Well, I did argue at the beginning that due process was necessary, so please proceed.
Go for it. Hasbro, shush.
Got any vodka?
I drank it all.
It's okay. We got this. Like,
I'll find you in contempt. Right.
M.A. Larson.
Yeah.
How you doing today? You drunk?
Yes.
As usual. Larson, you have worked with the company Hasbro, is that correct?
Oh yeah, I guess I have.
And you took orders from said higher executives, is that correct?
I don't take orders from anyone. I took bribes.
Is it true that in season 3, Hasbro attempted to kill the fandom by putting wings on Twilight Sparkle?
Yeah.
And they put you up to the task?
Oh yeah. Who else would they pick? No one else would do it. Everyone else actually cared about the show.
And is it true that the fandom, despite your best efforts to ruin the fandom and Hasbro's, persevered?
Yeah, you guys are friggin' weird.
You're telling me that after almost a decade of this pony stuff, it's still going strong?
Still going strong.
There's a fandom that has a passion and a fiery desire to keep this train going?
Let's find out. Is there?
You're telling me that there's a chance that this pony stuff might have entered some kind of fair use territory?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One could say that. I hope Hasbro...
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but then
I'll say that for money.
Sit down.
I am sitting.
Sit further down. You're too tall.
On your knees, look.
Now they can see behind you.
I know, I felt bad blocking.
Are you done?
I'm done.
All right,
You're
Panama
done
Matt.
too. You're going down with this train. You may
As
Larson.
long as there's booze on it, I don't care.
Shh. Panama Matt, go.
Mr. Larson.
Yeah.
He is the guy.
He is. You work for Hasbro, yeah?
You could stand now, Matt.
No, you told me to sit. I want to play the game by your rules because you're just changing them as we go. So I'm gonna do my argument from down here.
That's not passive aggressive to me. I may not be a writer, but I. Oh wait, I am
think
a
you are a
writer.
writer, sir.
I forget.
You worked for Hasbro for a while.
Yeah, I guess so.
And you know that they're the ones that have copyright for the show, right?
Yeah.
And you also know that all of them were functionally destroyed at another event like this, weren't they?
Who, the writers?
I hope not. You're still here.
Barely.
Well, I mean, can you tell me why they shouldn't assert a cease and desist over this convention?
No? Can I go now? I mean, look, this is all very cute, but most of you stopped paying me a long time ago, so I really don't see any value here.
I have no further questions in that regard.
I would like to call another witness to weigh in on this pony nonsense.
I have a feeling that the court is expressing bias here.
I am the Senate. I would like to call to the stand Princess Luna. Come on up here, sweet cheeks. Get out of here, Larson. The bar's that way.
Did you just refer to Her Royal Highness as Sweet Cheeks?
That's where she got her cutie mark, isn't it? No, sorry. All right.
This is most regular order,
For
but
me.
I'm just trying to catch Evie.
As somebody who probably suffered the greatest crime of all in Equestria, you were thrown into moon prison for like 1,000 years with no trial, right?
Yep.
That's pretty not based. I gotta say. The only thing that's a more grievous accusation is Hasbro. Where are you, Hasbro?
they're everywhere.
It's trying to shut down this operation. Luna, you know injustice better than anyone. Would you say that Hasbro's accusations are unwarranted?
I'm just here to catch Evie.
What?
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 Yeah, sure, I don't know. Who's paying?
What, do you have any questions for our witness?
I do. Princess Luna,
Yes.
good to have you here today. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
You spent a lot of time up in the sky up there.
You all like bringing that up, don't you?
Probably a
It
lot.
must have been a nightmare.
Probably a lot of time to think and taking the sights.
The site.
Just the sight.
It's all pretty much the same after the first 3 years.
Did you ever find yourself just thinking about your predicament and who put you into that predicament.
Contempt! Contempt! I don't get dang phone! Give me a phone and you can get it after class.
Read the message to the rest of the...
What was the question? I'm sorry, I was distracted by the disruption from the call.
Apologies. In regards to your predicament that you're put into, how much thought did you put into who put you into that situation?
Oh, quite a bit. Quite a bit.
And what conclusion did you come to?
Well, you may think that I would say Celestia, my oh so wonderful sister.
You think?
You might think. But who wrote that part? Who made that happen to me?
Are you telling me that possibly Celestia and Hasbro are in league together? Oh my God.
I'm a conspiracy theorist, sure.
Tinfoil horn on. You're telling me that Hasbro and Celestia are a team and they work together to get Luna trapped in the moon for 1,000 years? Is that what's going on?
That's right, Your Honor.
On topic, without a trial, I might add.
She had a trial?
None.
Ludicrous. How could you not have a trial?
Did you say Luna-Chris?
What have you had, lawyer?
Your Highness.
Yes, of course.
So you acknowledge that Hasbro has control and dominion over even yourself?
That's what we have to do.
And that is what we have to do, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Unfortunately, Hasbro has declared that this Hasbro executive has declared that this will be the end of these conventions. So, because it seems like they have the right to do so, I leave it to the jury to make the ultimate determination and apply the law that has been presented to them in the way they see fit.
What say you?
I feel like we have a very unbiased jury here today that will help us determine the exact outcome.
I hope you didn't stake your career on this one.
What, you got something to say, Hasbro? What?
Do I not have any say?
What do you want to say?
I mean, you hired me to speak for you, so you made your choice.
Well, can you call me as a witness, or I don't know?
Yeah.
Hasbro to the stand.
I call Hasbro to the stand.
Thanks.
Boo,
So there's a funny bit about equestrian law that we're not allowed to commit fraud on the courts, so I'm not allowed to ask questions that I think there are going to be lies to. I can't say that out loud, but hey, what do you have to say?
All I have to say is, My Little Pony is ours.
You own it?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
I think that's what we've been establishing this entire time, Your Honor.
Trademark and copyright?
Something like that.
Oh, no.
You bring up M.A. Larson up here. You bring up Luna. You're making up crazy things saying that I'm in league with Celestia. It's all me. It's all Hasbro. Yeah. And I feel like I deserve to just have all the things to myself.
That's not cool. I think it should be shared amongst the people.
As do I.
I don't think you're a lawyer here, Your Honor.
Oh, shoot, am I talking too much?
Hasbro,
Yeah.
if I may,
Yeah.
when you started giving out My Little Pony to the masses, what was it that you wanted to result from that? Was it...
Money?
But wasn't there a little bit of joy behind it, knowing that people could not only find some emotional connection to the characters, but also emotional and friendship connections across the world?
No.
That you could help create all of this.
Nah. It must cease and desist.
Hasbro, referring back to Fiesta Equestria many years ago,
Oh, I remember it well.
there was a war.
All my brethren, they had fallen, and I was the last remaining.
And many brony brethren as well, Your Honor.
It was a bloody coup.
It really was. Of which you can find on ACRacebest. Hasbro, I think you can find it in your heart to not only let conventions continue on, but maybe even help spread the love and keep things going for generations to come.
Well, what's in it for me?
More money.
How much more money?
A lot more money.
All of it.
I think we might want to talk settlement here.
Okay.
Do we have an accord?
Barbosa. Wait, wrong franchise.
Agreed.
Jury, do you all allow Hasbro to stick around as long as we get to enjoy G4 and G5 still?
My heart has grown 10 times this day.
That's a different franchise too.
0 times 0. I think we got ourselves a winner. Bailiff, remove Hasbro from this court. And thank you all for joining us for cards. Rainbow Dash is guilty. Thank you all. Did you all enjoy that? It's a little silly panel we thought would be kind of fun, and we hope that you all enjoyed it. That made enough sense, and maybe we'll do more of these in the future.
Yeah.
So.
I wanna give a big shout out to Matt and Sarah for helping set this stuff up. A large part of this, obviously, Saber, you had this idea of Cartoon Court, and we both looked at each other.
We might do this at like MomoCon and other pony conventions. For like other cartoon shows. Thank you to Gabe and Claire.
Yeah, thank you.
And thanks to me for being just such an awesome guy.
Just
I order you all to go spend the rest of your day having an awesome time.
3 p.m. Who's Line? See you there.
Community service at Who's Line for 2 hours. Cheers. Get out of here.